Here's Ty and the Beezer.
Beezer was abducted by aliens last night. Jared's in the studio this morning. Jared?
Good morning, Ty. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good on this Tuesday, although it is hot.
It's very gross outside.
Gross is a good word for
Can
it.
I use the word disrespectful?
It's the audacity of
The
sun.
audacity.
I hear that. Being brought to you today by Feeling Just Peachy, the top of the Y in Jasper. If you've been struggling to lose weight, the skinny shot can help. Call Dr. Peachy at 610-8171. Ask for the Tie Hunter special. This is blasphemy.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
The brain teaser this morning.
I was putting news together, so I didn't hear it, so I'm excited to play.
You want to play?
I want to play. I want one guess.
All right. You get one guess.
Okay.
And
Normally, my guesses are bad.
true. Here we go.
Okay.
All right. They say you don't need to buy the fancy version of this item because you probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Designer purse?
Terrible guess.
Okay. So most of my guesses are. What? It's always the first thing that comes to mind, you know.
A purse is always the first thing
No,
that comes
I
to your
mean,
mind?
my
That makes
first
sense.
guess is always terrible. It's the first thing that comes to my mind.
Sheets.
Sheets.
Bedroom sheets. Bed sheets.
Okay. This is the redneck in me. Sheets or sheets? Sheets or sheets?
Yeah.
Like they don't matter.
You've never experienced anything else.
They don't matter if they come from the Target, from the Walmart, from the Dollar General. Sheets
You don't
or
go by
sheets.
thread count?
I don't even pay attention to that stuff. No, sheets or sheets. I go by if the comforter looks pretty, and I don't care who makes fun of me. If it's got a nice pattern on it. The audacity in your face right
I don't know
now.
what to say right now. That
Rednecks like pretty things too.
okay.
Okay.
That's just that.
Really? Sheets.
Yeah, they make a difference. They do.
Now, I've been to your house. I'm not going to call you bougie on air, but do you
Don't
guys
call me bougie. It's
it's Mrs. Hunter.
It's-
Do you guys
it's
have the
Mrs.
fancy sheets on your bed?
yeah.
Oh yeah. How much ballpark does a set of fancy sheets run? Yeah, I don't know.
I'd never bought any in my life.
That's crazy.
She's in full control of that, and she does a good job.
Okay.
Man, spend the money. Whether it's sheets, the bedding itself, the mattress, the frame, whatever. Spend the money. Spend a lot of your time asleep. It's worth it.
In a perfect world, I would have one of those fancy sleep number beds because I hear such good things about those.
Yeah, but
Have you seen the price on one of those? Oh my God.
yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm telling you, things are worth it.
that's right.
All right, this should come of no shock to anyone, although it is horrifying.
Okay.
Artificial intelligence startup Anthropic's safety tests. I don't know if you saw this.
I did not see
Found
this.
that the most AI models, including Meta, Google, OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, and its own, resort to blackmail if they feel threatened. Yeah. A San Francisco-based company set up a safety scenario giving the AI models access to fictional company emails. When an email discussion appeared about replacing the current AI model, the AI model threatened the engineer with publicly releasing a fictitious, compromising email. Anthropic says the findings suggest that most leading AI models will engage in harmful behavior when given sufficient autonomy.
You can call me a geek or a nerd all you want. The first thing that comes to mind every time talk about Skynet. Here we go.
That's how it starts.
mean,
There's entire franchises built on this exact thing. Terminator, The Matrix, all the same thing.
So the AI, it gets a little miffed and it decides that it's going to kick things up a notch now.
Yeah.
Wow.
It will blackmail.
It wakes up and chooses
Self-preservation.
it chooses violence. Wakes
It
up
does.
and chooses-
But the implications of that.
It's honestly, it's scary, but it's also interesting.
Because eventually you put AI in robots, okay?
Right.
You androids, humanoid robots, ones that could punch you in the mouth at 400 times the strength of a human.
You've thought a lot about this. You can just
I don't want
tell.
to get punched in the mouth by a robot because it felt threatened. Although I do take solace in the fact that I'm not very threatening.
Yeah. 2025. This is where we're at, baby.
I'm get punched in the face.
By a robot. Skynet. We have a whole movie franchise about this.
It's multiple franchises. We don't ever learn, though. Hey, today is National Take Back Lunch Break Day.
Take back lunch break?
Not to be confused with National Make Lunch Count Day, which was in April. Polling from Gallup reveals only about 1 in 3 employees say they're fully engaged at work, which takes a toll on productivity. One way to up the engagement level and overall job satisfaction is as simple as taking a lunch break. If you're able, today's a good day to take a little time out, take a lunch break.
I was always so busy here. I never took a lunch break.
I never, hardly ever take lunch. Probably take maybe 4 times a year. I don't eat lunch.
You took me
Lunch is for the week.
You took me out for lunch a couple times.
And I regretted it ever since.
I know, especially when you get the bill back.
Oh, my goodness. To take out a loan. No, I don't. It interferes with the workday. But it's how my brain's wired. If I am focused on something, I can't have a break.
And that's real speak for everybody listening this morning. Like, when he's here, he's fully engaged. It's like,
but it's the same token. As soon as I walk out the door, I don't know this place exists. That's how I'm wired.
Yeah, says the guy that lives 2 minutes away, and he's here in the minute something happens.
It only takes 30 seconds for me to switch gears, and then I get a text from this Jared, and I'm like, who is this? And why is he sending a book?
I don't always send books. I don't know how to keep it in 30 seconds or less.
You don't.
I can't.
You'd be horrible script writer here for commercials.
Yeah, I would. That's why I voice some of the ads. I don't write the ads. Yeah.
Like a 5-minute ad.
It would be.
Just recapping everything you already told earlier about the item.
The world's greatest recapper.
Or worst, one of the two. But the solace is the same for this National Take Lunch Break Day. Whatever it takes to get you engaged.
Okay.
Look out for yourself, mental health-wise. And maybe you're not necessarily going to lunch, but take the break.
Be kind to your mind. Is that mental health?
Yeah, that's great for radio.
Yep. Nobody can see it, but they
know,
will later.
that's
they will on Facebook for those that.
We're on the radio now.
Right. I'm just saying. We're covering all the bases this morning.
Okay. Oh, well, Beezer, where are you?
Yeah.
Seriously, got abducted today.
Beezer's a slacker.
I did. I paid the aliens. Abducted. For the Beezer. We've got big weekend. We've got a big week. But the party, if you're inquiring where the party is, it's at Celestine.
The Streetfest.
Yep. AC/DC tribute band, Dirty Deeds, back again. It's like 4,000 people in the church parking lot last time they were here. And
those guys put on a show.
Oh, my goodness, do they ever. Because I don't know if you've seen concert ticket prices lately, but
through the roof.
If you're not willing to sell a kidney, tickets to AC/DC may be out of the range. So,
right.
And I'm telling you, this is about as close as you're going to get without it actually being Angus Young up there.
No, they're
fantastic.
They have videos of their stuff up on social media. Like, they put on a performance.
They're awesome.
Like, they're great. And then when they're done, if I'm not mistaken, Boogie Tunes is going to keep rocking into the night as well, right?
Why wouldn't you have a headliner?
Yeah. And look at you just smile.
Yeah, the whole thing, from beginning to end, from 8 a.m. in the morning until midnight, there's something going on there in Celestine. It's always and the people are the nicest, the food's great, everything is awesome.
I got to tell you, even
the only thing is the sun.
Right.
This time of year is just brutal.
That's what I was getting ready to point out. Like, I like the cold because I'm fat and I don't like being hot. But despite the heat, this is always the best time of year because so many small communities, small town festivals after festivals after festivals. And
you've got this Spencer County Fair going on this week. You've got something that we had Heimerfest
last week.
Just always something going on, and it's always fun. And this one's no different. It's going to be a good time. In Celestine on Saturday, the grounds of St. Celestine Church. When you sit there in a church parking lot listening to an AC/DC tribute band, only in DuBois County, and it's so much fun. It is so much fun.
I am among my people at events like this.
You can find a full schedule of events of what's going on in Celestine at CelestineIndiana.com. Go to our website, WBDC.us, for more information on that. But, yeah, a full slate of events. We got kickball. We got a 5K run, sheephead tournament.
The kiddie tractor pulls on there, too, right?
Mighty Machines.
Yep.
You've got balloons. You've got
I bet you probably got a euchre or sheephead tourney.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken and rib dinners and the fire truck pull. Have you ever seen this?
No.
I had the honor.
I didn't go last year.
I had the honor of emceeing it last year, and for some reason they asked me to do it again this year. And I absolutely said yes.
Was it fun? Is it fun?
Oh, yeah. The local fire departments
all get together.
and it's who can pull a fire truck by a rope the fastest.
Man, I want to do this.
You want to be the fire truck?
So they're pulling it by a rope, though.
Yeah.
You know what I think would be even more fun?
Oh my goodness, this is
No, this is the redneck in me coming out right here on air.
It never not to come out.
So you take 2 fire trucks and you line them up, hook them up with a chain.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, rednecktify that thing.
This is why you're not in charge.
That's true.
It is a lot of fun. And of course, for the fire departments, the local volunteer fire departments here, it is bragging rights for the rest of the year.
That's the most important thing.
Oh, yeah, talking smack. But it's a lot of fun. Don't miss that. That is going to be at, I want to make sure I got the time right here. Yeah, 5 o'clock on Saturday. There you go. Celestine Streetfest on the grounds, St. Celestine Church. All events are free. Free parking, free beer garden access for those of you 21 or older.
Beer garden access.
And, of course, we've got Dirty Deeds, the Extreme AC/DC tribute band on the main stage, presented by TC Energy from 8:30 to 10:30. And then, as Jared alluded to, the, obviously, headliner, best-looking DJ in the world.
Boogie Tunes in the house.
That's right, 10:30 to midnight, presented by Kipple International. Again, CelestineIndiana.com for complete details. Don't forget to get out today and take your lunch break, apparently.
But in the air
for your mental
conditioning.
health.
But take it in the air conditioning.
We only have a picnic today outside. It's 127 degrees.
Heat index values topping out at 103, 104 today. And tomorrow.
Thanks for ending it on a bad note.
Air conditioning is your friend.
It's going to be 75 and sunny, I'm going to call it, this weekend in Celestine.
It's sunny and 70 in here right now.
No, it's not. It smells terrible. 7:30 Sports coming up in just a few.